Maskwera say Mure Zimbabwe, welcome to our channels in confessions and deep secrets. Kana kariki kutanka kukuya paneno channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana uchungwa garo ka subscribe. Don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasmara Zimbabwe tagigra inya buritswa na comrade Never. Maskwera say the former military intelligence officer ababuda vachitaura ivo vachiti President Mnangagwa is no longer in charge of anything, and it will be naive to keep thinking kuti Mnangagwa vachiri in control of the entire security apparatus. Abuda vachitaura ivo mshire mekunge parikunze apasina kumira mushe. The military is backing va Constantino Chiwenga zvakare zviri kunze. The police is now sick and tired of President Mnangagwa, and even security yake akachinja akarizota to faz mure Zimbabwe karanzi ndo chikonzero chaka sideline the military elections akaitwa mugore 2023 achiwanikwa isa faz pamberi kuti iwanikwe ichimanager elections muno muZimbabwe. Yakaburitswa neva Maskwera sei vachitaura ivo vachiti Mnangagwa not in charge of anything. It will be naive for Mnangagwa to keep thinking he is in control of the entire security apparatus in Zimbabwe, because we talked to majority of them and they are fed up with his glaring incompetencies. If anything, most can't wait for his ouster. Domaboditsiro yatwanyai na Maskwera sei mure Zimbabwe tisingazive kuti munoona sei nyaya iyi zvinomira mushe mubato reZANU-PF kutaura kwatiri kuita zviri kunze. Pane mafactions arimo, pane two mafactions avamo, imwe iri kumirira vaMnangagwa, imwe iri kutaura yachiti vaChiwenga should replace vaMnangagwa as soon as possible. Zvinomira mushe zvakare. The military is backing vaChiwenga veZimbabwe vachitaura ivo vachiti the deal rakaitwa during the time coup rekuti Mnangagwa was supposed to serve for one term, Chiwenga opinda Mnangagwa havana kumira this deal reZimbabwe hazvina kumira mushe. Now the military is now being controlled. They are now pledging their allegiance to Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. Mnangagwa is no longer in control of the security apparatus, state security apparatus mure Zimbabwe. Tingazoti chokwadi kana kuti the Zimbabwean Mail vakabudo vachitaura pamusoro mafactions ari kunetsa mubato reZANU-PF vachitaura ivo vachiti ZANU-PF's 2030 power struggle turns ugly, leaked audios, secret meetings and a ruthless purge against Team Chiwenga. Vakataura ivo vachiti a major internal power struggle is engulfing ZANU-PF with a wave of suspensions and purges targeting officials perceived as resisting the party's push to extend President Mnangagwa's term in office beyond 2028. While the party officially adopted a resolution at its October Bulawayo conference to extend Mnangagwa's tenure to 2030, the president himself has publicly stated he will not seek to exceed his constitutionally mandated 2 terms. This contradiction has created a deep fissure within the party, with accusations and factionalism and a concerted effort to sideline potential rivals to Mnangagwa's successor. The 2030 project, as it is known within ZANU-PF, has become a battleground for competing factions. Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, widely considered a frontrunner in the succession race, is believed to be the target of this purge. Those suspected of supporting Chiwenga are facing accusations of disloyalty and are being systematically targeted. The situation is particularly volatile in Masvingo province, which is described as imploring due to the intense infighting. In Masvingo, the conflict escalated after ZANU-PF provincial executive member Simon Muchafa publicly attacked retired Army General Enjobe Rugeje for his alleged support of Chiwenga. In an audio recording that went viral, Muchafa declared he would not support any presidential candidate not from Masvingo, a thinly veiled attack on Chiwenga. The statement sparked outrage, leading to the issuing of prohibition orders against over 10 provincial members between Tuesday and Friday of last week Bikita, Chiredze, and Masvingo urban district have been particularly hard hit. Among those sanctioned are youth leader Brighton Mushekwa and Kudakwashe Gopo, who were served with prohibition orders following a November 24th meeting in Bikita. At this meeting, Masvingo Provincial Affairs Minister Ezra Chadzamira and John Paradza publicly accused Mushekwa and Gopo of supporting Chiwenga and receiving funds from him to oppose the 2030 project. They also implicated Gutu East lawmaker Benjamin Ganyiwa and Chiredze North MP Roy Bila. And the Chiredze North MP Roy Bila, Ganyiwa and Paradza justified their opposition to the extension by citing Robert Mugabe's 4-decade rule. Despite repeated attempts, Chadzamira and Paradza remained unavailable for comment. Ganyiwa declined to comment, referring inquiries to Chadzamira. ZANU-PF Masvingo Secretary for Legal Affairs Francis Moyo also refused to comment. Remarkably, Muchafa, despite his own inflammatory statements against Chiwenga and Rugeje, has faced no disciplinary action. He even led the attack against Mushekwa and Gopo at the Bikita meeting. Mushekwa confirmed receiving the prohibition order, stating, "I have received the letter. We will now be required to appear before a provincial disciplinary committee in 21 days. The composition of the disciplinary committee itself is revealing. It includes Mugabe, the deputy national chairperson, Brian Munyoro, and Sengerai Manyanga, but notably excludes Brighton Maoya and Virginia Samson, who were sidelined due to alleged links to the Chiwenga faction." ZANU-PF insiders suggest Maoya and Samson are also facing dismissal. In Chiredze, Israel Lunga, Levi Gumbo, and Felix Bangu are among those already removed. Similar actions have occurred in Masvingo Urban, with several members verbally suspended for insufficient support of the 2030 project, of the 2030 project. Isaac Makomichi, the former Masvingo Provincial Commissar, was suspended on December 21st after releasing an audio recording critical of the 2030 initiative. They also said they think that I support the idea that the president should continue beyond 2028, Makomichi stated. He explained his opposition, highlighting the president's own statement about retirement in 2028 and questioning the origins and benefits of 2030 slogan. "You should not suspend someone for asking," he added. The purge extends beyond Masvingo. In Harare, Emmanuel Juta received a prohibition order and faces a disciplinary hearing on December 11th. 10 individuals have been suspended in Harare, several of whom have rejected the disciplinary processes. Godfrey Gomwe, for example, wrote an open letter to provincial leader Kudus Masimirembwa, refusing to participate in the hearing. Further suspensions are anticipated in Mashonaland East, targeting provincial minister Amplonia Munjerengi, Uzumba MP Wiranai Muchemwa, and others associated with the Weather Project and presumed rival factions. The intensity of the campaign is underscored by the fact that provincial executives were actively campaigning for 2030 project just 3 weeks prior. ZANU-PF Director for Information Farai Marapira claimed ignorance of the prohibition orders when contacted for comment. Adding another layer of this complex situation, war veterans have voiced their anger at Muchafa's tribal remarks, releasing audio recordings supporting Chiwenga and criticizing Muchafa's political acumen. And omabulitso wakati kwenye hii nema hii Zimbabwe chara wachita zinaumira mushe mu ZANU-PF mani bongo zozo nikuda kuma factions iwawa uyezo wa Mnangagwa avana pekubata muri Zimbabwe tingaziva kumwe na sinya yaitudzezwa murufunga mu comment section.